Hi everyone, I'm Anastasia Osekofor and I'm the director and dramaturg of Keep Me Flyin. Tap dance has had a turbulent history. In its heyday, it was the most sought-after dance style across the globe. But in recent years, it mostly finds itself in two camps: large-scale musical revivals and grassroots dance companies. It has been almost 30 years since an original tap dance musical was produced in the UK. Yet the art form remains an audience favorite. Feet Keep Me Flying is a showbiz parable that takes place in two different periods, the 1930s and the 21st century. The plot seamlessly glides between the two timelines as the events unfold to reveal how the struggles of two tap dancers echo and reverberate in each other's lives and legacies. The following performance is a condensed adaptation of the story. Narration is not a part of the full show, but it's been added to this performance to help move the plot along. We open in the present day with Sammy, an aspiring young hoofer caught between her desire for artistic freedom and the commercial expectations of modern dancers.
Sound. Rhythm. Music. Vibrations of the soul through the souls. I'm not a tap dancer. I'm a hoofer. And there's a difference. Hoofing is freedom. It's an open door. You just go and go and go and carve up the floor. Sound, rhythm, music. It was traded on corners, built on the streets at the start, brought to stages. Then the movie stole the steps, lost the beat, lost the heart. You can steal a step as long as you make it your own. You just gotta make it your own. Create your own voice, your own style. It ain't about a picture, ain't about a smile, it's about your own expression, finding something new. Yeah, hoofing sounds like freedom, something they can't steal from you. Do the echoes from our shoes bounce off the theatre walls, up and out to the dusty air? Are the ghosts of hoofers still listening there? When your feet are flying, they could land you anywhere.
Sammy sets out on her journey to break into showbiz. After 3 exhausting months of rejection, she stands on stage for one of her biggest auditions yet. The director addresses the eager auditionees from the auditorium.
Okay, dancers. Feet Keep Me Flying was the biggest blockbuster movie of the 1930s, and we're going to make the most spectacular musical adaptation that the world has ever seen. Group 1, let's begin. Thank you, maestro. Stop! My darling, this is tap dancing. Where is the line, the grace, the posture? What you're doing has no place in the theatre. Now, I'm going to give you one more chance to do the original choreography this time, on your own. Picture this. The lights come up on a line of gorgeous girls dancing. from ear to ear. Shoulders down, heels off the ground. Keep it light. You're a lady. Head up for the audience in the back row. Next.
Deflated by the outcome of the audition, Sammy contemplates her future. Later on a night out, she sees an old picture of a tap dancer on a vintage wall inside a nightclub. It is here that she discovers the story of Buck, a 1930s hoofer who started out dancing on the sidewalk for coins and then shuffled his way into working as a cleaner for the best jazz club in town. We dive into the past and see him witness the amazing talents of the Midnight Hoofers. After closing time, one of the hoofers notices Buck's talent and takes him under their wing. Meanwhile, in 1930s Hollywood, a famous actor experiences yet another flop. With his career hanging by a thread, he visits the jazz club for inspiration. It is now Buck's first night as a performer.
Feet keep me flying, keep me off the ground. Feet keep me flying, up and upward bound. 'Cause I feel the pattern of my heart still syncopated off the chart. Brother, I'm not lying. When your feet are flying, they could land you anywhere. Oh, feet keep up, keep me up in the I'm not lying. When your feet are flying, they could land you anywhere. Oh, keep up. Oh, keep me up. Oh, keep up. Keep me up in the
After the show, Buck and the actor meet. Drinks are poured, promises are made, and Buck leaves feeling on top of the world. 6 months later, a new movie starring the actor is released.
Brother, I'm not lying.
Buck's protests are met with silence, and the actor's Feet Keep Me Flyin goes on to smash global box office records. Movie musicals eclipse the popularity of nightclubs, and the jazz club is forced to close. Buck ends up back on the street where he began. He imagines a future where his legacy can continue. Back to the present day, the echoes of Buck's story fuel a determination in Sammy to put her tap shoes back on. She realizes the nightclub she is in used to be the famous jazz club that Buck performed in. She ignites the dance floor with a viral video filmed by the DJ, which launches her career. Time spirals forwards, and we arrive in a theater on the opening night of Sammy's own show. Overcome by the success of her show, Buck emerges in Sammy's mind, and the two hoofers, born a century apart, share a moment under the spotlight.
Hi everyone. Is this on? Hi everyone. My name is Jack Evans and I'm the choreographer and writer of Feet Keep Me Flyin. Thank you. Yesterday was it was International Tap Dance Day, a day that celebrates the life of the great Bilbo Jangles Robinson. And you may have heard of his name, along with Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, and Gene Kelly. But what about John Bubbles, or Jenny Lagon, or Buster Brown? Feet Keep Me Flyin pays homage to the forgotten pioneers of tap dance who, through injustice, didn't have their legacies passed down. In our show, Buck and Sammy realize that they can steal your steps, ignore your talent, and even erase your influence, but they can't take away your style. They remind us that we can all leave something behind that's undeniable and that can echo across space and time. Ultimately, this is a universal story about finding your own voice and the sacrifices it takes to pursue a dream. The show is a hybrid of a musical and dance theatre piece. It's the backstage drama and pathos of a chorus line with the illuminating context of a Ken Burns documentary. Now, there are no book scenes. The characters do not interact directly through speech on stage. Dialogue comes through voiceovers, 2 examples of which you've just seen, with Sammy's opening solo and the audition scene. This is both to isolate the characters in their worlds, as well as allow tap dance to step into the spotlight and do the talking. So, the primary storytelling device is movement, supported by set design and props that contextualize each moment. In addition, city soundscapes ground us in each period with musical motifs and sound effects centering key dramatic beats. Here's composer Jude Obermüller.
Thank you very much. So in tandem with our bi-century story is a musical landscape that traces Buck and Sammy's worlds. On the bridge between the 1930s jazz styles and innovative electro fusion is a score bound by sweeping melodies that offer space for the timelines to converge. The 8 songs found within the piece have lyrics by my longtime collaborator David Gomez. As he can't be with us today, he wanted me to share this little tidbit of how our songs operate. He says, he's from Kansas, I'm not going to do the accent, but he says, most of the songs take a leaf out of the Brecht and Weill playbook, in that they principally offer allegory and commentary throughout the piece. In other words, the songs live around the action, allowing for dance and movement-based storytelling to remain the all-important focus. This said, all of the songs were written to be performance showcase pieces and are not simply pastiche in a bid to match the periods in which our characters exist. Back to me, this isn't David anymore. So to ensure the 21st century sound of the score is brought to life in a way that feels in keeping with Sammy's character, I'm very excited to be continuing my collaboration with rudimental musician Ronell Shaw, who also can't be with us today because he's touring the world because he's insanely good. You heard his music production for the final duet in particular, and he and I intend to continue to work together as we develop and refine the music for the remainder of Sammy's show in Act 2. So on to the nitty-gritty. Feet Keep Me Flyin has a cast of 8 performers and an ideal band of 5 to 7. We had a 3-year pre-pandemic writing process full of exciting developments such as Arts Council-funded R&D at Curve Theatre in Leicester, and R&D of site visits and content creation in New York, really useful group funding to record some segments of the score, workshops at Bird College, headlining the 2018 London Tap Dance Festival, and continued industry interest. The piece returns this year, refreshed and ready to move forwards. I'd like to hand over now to our director, dramaturg, Anastasia Osei-Kufor.
Hi, so Feet Keep Me Flyin is an homage to forgotten pioneers, a new window into the much-loved nostalgia of 20th century movie musicals and a reimagined approach to contemporary tap dance. One of the things that drew me to this project was the aspect of Sammy's journey. When I was growing up, the movie Honey was one of the movies that I really loved because I love dance. But I think I just resonated, or the journey of the main character resonated with me as a young woman trying to make her way in the arts and trying to show that she had the talent and that she should be given a chance, but facing lots of obstacles and discrimination along the way. She keeps battling through and she's able to make this spectacular show with the people who believe in her. And this production, Feet Keep Me Flyin, has an element of that inspirational journey. As a black artist striving for my talent and creativity to be recognized in a competitive world, which still operates with prejudice and discrimination, this musical really resonates. Every artist is looking to be given a chance to show what they can do and to be recognized for doing it. The injustice of cultural appropriation happens way too often, with those who have socioeconomic privilege gaining the upper hand. This musical seeks to give honor where honor is due to the originators of tap, whilst presenting the black artist journey, past and present, in a way that raises awareness for the need to create a more equal world. As the director and dramaturg of Keep Me Flyin, I would like the opportunity to have time with our creative team to bring clarity and dynamism to all aspects of the story, and to partner with a venue that believes in the message of this show to fully realize a high quality production. Back to Jack.
Okay, so with its transatlantic influences, we do believe that there's an international reach for this unique tap dance musical. But at this stage here in the UK, we're looking to explore two different avenues. First, we're really excited to have conversations with regional theatres and producers to lead us on a journey to an inaugural sit-down or touring production. And second, we have noted interest from a London dance house to programme the work, contingent on us finding a commercial producer. In all, we're open and ready to speak with any producers or houses who have interest in programming a tap dance-led musical theatre piece. Keep Me Flyin seeks to present timely and complicated questions. What does ownership and legacy look like for an art form that is taught without written word? How do we honour pioneers of the past whilst reimagining the future? And what happens when tap dance demands to rise from the dusty ashes of pop culture and leap onto the dance floors of today? That's the end of our presentation. Thanks for sticking with us to the bitter end. We'll all be hovering at the bar for any questions and to exchange contact details, which are also in the Beam programme. On behalf of all of the participants over the past 2 days, please join me in thanking all at Beam, including those at MMD and MTN, for such an incredible, well-produced event. I'm sure the other writers would agree that this has been the most supportive process, and we're also grateful for the time and generosity of everybody involved. Now, please welcome back our composer Jude on the keys, musicians David Pack on drums, Jack Tustin on bass, and our incredible cast of Keep Me Flyin as we send you off into the weekend with one final dose of fast-paced huffing.
Thank you.